Hey everybody! So today we're going to do something really interesting. In the last video I made a announcement of having something that would blow your mind. Today we're going to dive into that a little bit more so. We're going to use a program called Heygen, and basically what it does, it creates AI avatars. And I've already created one in the video, obviously, that you saw last time about Google Notebook. At the end, you saw an AI avatar that was speaking in a voice that I had chosen on the platform. All of this will become a little bit more clear in the screen share because I'm going to dive into the screen, obviously, and then we're going to create a video avatar. So the last one was based on a picture, and I think it did a really good job. I was pretty surprised when I first made it. But with the video avatars, it's going to be more natural. That's why you kind of see me moving my hands, and the camera angle is a little bit more so to where you have a little bit more of my body in it and not just my face. So with that being said, I'm trying to speak for about 2 minutes because that's about what it requires on a minimum level. You can go longer and you can provide it with more, and therefore it'll take more data into consideration. With AI, too much data is possible, so I wouldn't recommend you uploading a 30-minute video. It should be pretty concise of the style of how you speak. Maybe you should also like emote a little bit, use some emotions, some smiles, so it can like basically catch the details of how you speak and how you move. I recommend that you don't do too much blinking because a lot of times when people are nervous, they start to blink a lot. And so try to keep yourself composed. Try to use facial expressions that you use on a natural basis. And yeah, just try to be yourself, of course, in the whole process. I know it's kind of hard to talk, think, and focus on all these little details while you're trying to produce something that is then going to represent you going forward. So anyway, I'm just saying it's kind of complicated to use your head and at the same time do the things naturally like you usually do them. But once again, you can upload a little bit more. If you feel like you have to cut it together so that you get only the aspects that you are trying to find for Heygen. But once again, I want to like jump into this. I don't want to talk too much. I'm already over 2 minutes now. So let's get into it, and you guys follow along and create your own. It's free. I'll place links in the description, and I will also place other information in the description about my own website so you guys can get to it. I don't think I did that on the last one. And yeah, once again, I hope you guys enjoy this, and we're going to try to get into the nitty and gritty. Understand that for me, this is also a first time of creating a video avatar. The one last thing that I do want to mention is we are going to be working on a free plan, so anyone can do this. But if you guys do require like a more in-depth tutorial about how Heygen works, I do have the knowledge. I just don't have the reason to spend the money right now. But if you guys want me to, I will totally get the subscription and we can jump into like further details and see what else they have to offer, because there's a lot of things that you can do as well in terms of like voice and other things. You can use avatars that they already have pre-made, and you can change camera angles and change clothing and change backgrounds and all those good things right there. So anyway, I'm getting close to 4 minutes, so I think that's enough. I will see you guys on the screen share. All right, let's try this again. So I had some issues with my audio recording program, and yeah. Anyway, long story short, let's get into the Heygen experiment. So what's going on here? If you go to heygen.com, you will have to create an account, which I have a free account, as you can see right here, free. With the free account, what you get is, let me go into the subscription model so you guys can see what it is. I have to click the subscribe button right here. And so yeah, so $0, obviously no credit card needed. All you need is your email address, and you just on the main page up in the top right, you can choose login or create an account. You know what I'm saying? Once you like hit the login button, but what you get is like you get to create 3 videos per month. Videos up to 3 minutes, right? Export up to 720p, and 720p is like not the best, but for phone applications like let's say Instagram videos and stuff like that, that's plenty.
3 minutes is a YouTube short or a Instagram reel. I think like it's 3 minutes is like the max right now. So this is like a pretty good option, for like those kind of things. You get to create one custom video avatar, which I've done already, and I'm going to show you guys um, how that looks and what it does, because I had to go ahead and like basically create everything ahead of time because it took quite a while. It took me like a good hour to get through with everything. I'm not going to say that this is going to take that long for everybody. It just seemed like sometimes I had to go back and restart the process, and I am not sure if this is like a normal thing, but just saying, like it took me quite a while, so I just figured at first that I was just gonna like test run this and just make sure that everything worked the way that I wanted it to. And yeah, it took quite a while. But everything's set up and ready to go. I will still like explain the process of how you set it up, but I'm gonna show you like the photo type that I made, and then I'm gonna show you the video type that I made. And I like both. I was like very surprised with the photo part, like where I just like uploaded a photo and then it did what it did. And that's the one that you guys already seen in the last video. And then today you're gonna see the one with the video avatar, which is also very surprising. I mean, it's very good at like picking up on certain emotions or certain facial expressions and then representing it, accordingly. But yeah, there's also 500 plus stock avatar looks, which is like pretty cool. So like you can basically choose a different avatar, like so not create your own, but choose a different one from their stock library, and that's really cool. Yeah, share and export videos, okay, whatever. Standard video processing, it's I don't want to say it's slow at all by any means. It will take about 5 to 10 minutes to process your video. So I don't know if that's like I don't know. I think that's good, honestly. The one big difference, and this is like where I could potentially update, is like really that you can export up to 1080p. Videos up to 5 minutes. Create unlimited videos instead of three. Okay, so like all these are like pretty helpful and pretty cool. Watermark removal. So like you'll see a watermark basically. Yeah, you can actually like in post processing remove that by simply pasting something over it, but yeah, anyway, long story short, here it's just removed. It's never there. And then fast video processing, can't really tell, can't like say anything about that right now. I don't know like what the difference is. A brand kit, which basically means that you can create templates and have certain colors, associated with your video, and maybe even like instead of having the watermark on there, you can have your own um, signature type of brand associated logo on there, for example. And then brand voice, I think this is kind of cool because like you can actually create your own voice or recreate your own voice on top of the avatar, which I watched a video from the CEOs and the founders of Heygen, and they actually stated themselves that the brand voice is okay, but it's not as good as 11 Labs, for example. And you can actually connect 11 Labs into Heygen and then have the voice that you created there, custom voice, feed into Heygen. So that's one thing. And then everything else, I mean, like, don't get me wrong, Team for $70 a seat a month, you can do up to 30-minute videos. So, I mean, you can do long form content on a certain topic in YouTube. I don't feel like the platform is ready for that, to be honest, because you'll see in a video that I created, for example, don't get me wrong, like I didn't go overboard and create all the looks that you can. What looks are basically different camera angles of the same shot that you made. So basically, let's say you set up the camera in 3 or 4 or 5 different angles, and then you can basically in a video switch between those angles, which is really cool if you think about it on a grander scale. So with a 30-minute video, that would make sense to like switch back and forth to keep the viewer's attention, right? But at the same time, and you'll see this probably in a video, I'll try to explain it, I guess, a little bit more so once we get to that point. But you'll see that certain aspects of the video are simply AI. And not that it looks unreal by any means. I was very surprised of how good it looks. But and especially like how well it like represented my movements, because I did do hand movements, and you'll see that in the AI generated version, even the shadows of my hands seem to move accordingly to my hand movement. And so, yeah, all those things are like very surprising. But I think the order in which the facial expressions happen, in accordance with the words that are being used, is sometimes a little unnatural. And with me saying that beforehand, you're probably going to notice it more so than you would have if I had not said it. So sorry for ruining that, but yeah, just saying that's what's going to happen. So like $70 a month per seat per person. Um, I don't know if that is worth it just yet, you know. And the extras that you get are not all that great either, because I know that the custom interactive avatar, for example, which is an avatar that you can use in Zoom meetings, that you can use on WhatsApp, you know, basically like what it is an avatar that's going to speak for you. And it is connected to a large language model. And so based on the instructions that you give it, or maybe even like some video feedback that you give it, it will create an interactive avatar that will speak in your place, which great idea, but very, very new on the platform. Just recently introduced at that convention that I was talking about, or that team meeting that they had. So anyway, long story short, I just like don't think that the platform is there yet, but I do think that they will get there in like no time. The enterprise, the only thing that you get really that I find interesting is obviously, well, no video duration, okay, whatever, but export up to 4K. So that is pretty cool. Like there are some examples online on YouTube that you can watch where some people actually have this option right here, and it's pretty crisp, I must say. But again, I think 1080p is what the norm would be, and at some point when this whole platform gets more updated and more commonly used, I'm pretty sure that 4K is going to become a standard at some point anyway. So yeah, again, I think you're perfectly fine off if you do want to do the creator just to get the 1080p and the watermark off. I think that's like one of the most important things. But except for that, you know, once again, I think free is good for what we're gonna do. I will get the what is this quick video? I will get the subscription model if that is like something that you guys want to see in more detail. But once again, we can do pretty much everything here in the free version. I think they are training their models based on our behavior anyway, so might as well like participate in that. So yeah, you can see 2 out of 3 videos left. So like you get 3 videos per month. That's pretty cool. And I had already used a couple, but we will see that in a second. So like you have your home projects, templates. They do have templates, which is kind of cool. But yeah, I'm gonna have to show you guys like in action how all this works right here. Uploads is pictures and media that you can upload and then like reuse later on. Integrations is like I said, like 11 labs and other third-party integrations that will follow. Labs, I can't remember. I think this was kind of interesting. I think these features are free because they're being tested out. And so here you see the interactive avatar, so you can actually create one. But you can't really use it, I don't think, from what I understand. So you can basically create it to see what it looks like and what it would do, but like you can't use it because you have to be on a different plan. Personalized video, record once, deliver thousands of personalized video messages to your audience. Yeah, not really sure how that works either. But anyway, like here's a Heygen Labs, and like from what I understand, like a lot of these can be tested out, you know, as it says beta up here. They're just like putting new features in there that you can test out. So projects, let's go here. And as you can see, this is going to be the video that I'm going to showcase right here. I actually wrote the script with ChatGPT and just loaded it in. I will show you the edit video where you can basically put the script in and then it will, yeah, represent that script with the video that you recorded. And the way that worked was, so if I go back to home right here, uh, I'm sorry, avatars. And then on avatars, I'm not really sure why it says 0 of 1 available because like obviously you see right here, this one has been created. And so that was me creating an avatar. And then, yeah, I got this right here. And I don't know what happened there. So maybe I can create another one. I might try that out after this video and see what happens. But also, I wanted to mention, so we did a video avatar, and I'm going to show you this video in a second. But also add the photo avatar, and as you can see right here, this would be the photo avatar. You get different looks with it, and as you can see, this one was the picture I chose for the last video, and that was the one that you guys watched. So essentially, all these are just like different pictures uploaded, so that the AI can take these stances into consideration when it actually makes a new video. Okay, so it's like I didn't train the model, but I actually put, see it says upload 5 more photos for best results. You can, on the free version, upload up to 10 photos and it will take that into consideration when you choose the photo model to create a video. Okay, so the video avatar right here, I only have one video in here, but what's kind of interesting is, so like once you go to the video itself or to this avatar, and we'll click on that in a second because I want to showcase something else real quick before we do, which is the public avatars. So here are the public avatars. So when you create a video, you can choose any one of these avatars right here, and these are the free ones, so I'm not really sure how this works if people like made themselves available, but just saying, like, you can choose any one of these and they have different looks. So basically what they mean by looks is different angles, okay, so are different environments, as you can see. But you can see right here is the sofa front, sofa side. Okay, that's the only thing for the sofas, but then lounge front two, lounge side, lounge front, lounge side two. So you can basically make one video with all these different angles right here, switching back and forth between them, okay? So that's like the whole purpose of this looks thing right here. But also being able to change the environment. You can also change your clothing from what I understand, and then you can also involve or include that as a look, with just different clothing, and then you could potentially switch back and forth between that, but like I wouldn't know why you would want to do that unless you had like an external scene where you were outside and then inside. Then yeah, it would make sense that your clothing would change. But yeah, okay, so that's that. So like if I click on this one, it only says one look because I only have one video uploaded. So I thought that was kind of interesting that I can potentially do up to 100 looks on one video avatar. So I could like record the same video right here, because the audio doesn't matter. Again, the audio when you record your look, basically like the 2-minute video to create this avatar, the audio does not matter. The only thing that it picks up is your lip movement, your gestural movement, and your facial expressions. Okay, and that creates the look. Now, obviously, the angle would be what would be different. So this is a front view. We could do a side view. We could do a from the bottom up view. We could do I could change my stance and just stand slightly sideways. I could be talking, looking to my left side, looking to my right side. All those things could happen. So like you would still have the same environment but a different look. And then you could also change up the entire environment, obviously, and then create another group of looks, within this one video avatar right here. So like there's multiple different ways to do this, because I feel like they say you can only create one video avatar on the free plan, but if you think about this, you create 99 more looks. It's like you created 100 video avatars, because you can choose between the different looks, unless this kind of compiles it by itself, which I don't think so, because like you actually have to click on it to choose this look right here, especially when you go to create a video. Then you will be able to click on this particular video avatar right here. And so right here you can see create video with this avatar. If I click there, I can choose between landscape and portrait. Then here are the options. I can edit this, which I can go in there real quick just to show you what happens. Okay, so like as you can see, these diamonds right here mean that this is a paid plan. So for 4K resolution, I would need an enterprise plan. But yeah, it's not too much that you can do, but there's a half body. I can do a close up, so it goes in a little bit closer. I can do a circle. Um, all of these are great, for whatever purpose that you want to use it for. You can swap the faces too, I mean, not really sure how that will work right here, but yeah, I guess, okay. Interesting. Yeah, very cool. Whatever. Yeah, we don't want that. get out of that. So, um, so yeah, you can also choose your voice. I have a multilingual voice in here. That doesn't mean that it speaks all kinds of languages right now, but like you can basically go into your settings and then change your voice itself. Let's see if I can do that right here. Okay, cool, we can. And then it says original, and then you can go into customize, and then once you go into customize, you can change the language itself. The actual model, let me see one more time if I can. Okay, I know. So yeah, once again, you have to go into customize. Let's do that real quick. And then it's right now set to multilingual version 2. And if I wanted to, I have done this before. Oh, right here. You can change the language. Right now it's saying English, original accent, but there's like different accents and different dialects. But like right here, you can change the yeah, the language to I think 35 is what they give you in the normal version, but it's like 139 in the paid for version. But yeah, there's like different kind of versions right here as well. I can't really tell you what exactly the difference is, to be honest. I would kind of guess like that you would want to use a turbo for an interactive avatar, multilingual, obviously, if you want to use different languages, and monolingual if you're just like stuck on the same voice. What I did actually notice, for example, and maybe I can play this back, but is like listen to the difference between monolingual and multilingual. And it's very, very slight, so you really have to pay attention. But let's do that real quick. I'm going to start with what it said at.
Hello, this is how I sound. Hope you like it.
Okay. And then we're going to go to monolingual.
Hello, this is how I sound. Hope you like it.
Okay, as you can see, it's like slightly deeper. Then the speaker boost is also like something like I feel like that makes a difference. Let me see, was that actually on monolingual? Yeah, it was. Okay, so I feel like this makes a difference too. Let's see with it.
Hello, this is how I sound. Hope you like it.
Has a little some emotion in it, I guess, or a little some excitement. Turn it off.
Hello, this is how I sound. Hope you like it.
Just a little more matte, I guess, like it doesn't have that sheen in there. I'm not really sure which one I like better. Just gonna leave it like this. To be honest, this is a voice that I created myself. It's just like a very close to my voice experience. But once again, like I'm not paying for this, so I also don't have like access to all the voices. But there are a lot of voices that you can choose from on a free plan as well. So yeah, quite a bit, and you can just choose and play them and try to see which one works for you. But like, we're not going to go through all that. Integrate third-party voice, as I said earlier. You can use 11 Labs to like clone your voice and then make the avatar sound just like you. And it's pretty cool because I'll show you the example that they sent me, which is based on my own voice, and it did a really good job at reproducing my voice. You can change the speed of your voice as well, which I don't know. In my case, it worked out perfect. But like, let's listen to the sound.
Hello, this is how I sound. Hope you like it.
So yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't like really speed it up much. Most people say that they speak quite slow in comparison, but yeah, whatever. Not for me. I think like just the way that I recorded it, I speak quite fast sometimes anyway. So yeah. So anyway, it says Sean Santini from the Avatar.
Hello, this is how I sound. Hope you like it.
That's my voice. I'm not really sure. Usually I use voice number 3. And I think because I can't use my own voice, like this one right here that you see, I can't really use this one. So in my video, I had to use voice 3 because like it basically just erased the voice that probably came with this right here. And so that is like, once again, you have to have the upgraded plan at $69 a seat, which is a team plan, so that you can get your brand voice. And I think that's what that is. Like, so then it will take over the voice that you created in here, which I don't really think that's worth it, to be honest. Yeah, I don't know. There's certain combinations that might make $69 a month per seat worth it, but in my case, definitely not worth it. Voice number three is pretty close to mine, which we'll see in a second. But anyway, let's go back. Okay, so you guys understand the principle of this. I updated the profile picture just off of a thumbnail that I took and stuff like that. And yeah, you can rename and collaborators. Once you get like team, then that would make sense, right? You would have collaborators, public avatars. Okay, so like what I want to show you guys is the video that it made. So like this is not me. Okay, this one you remember from the last time. This is the one that I made off the photo. And this one is just a draft. That was just me kind of playing around. But yeah, this is the video that I actually made right here. Let me see real quick on the avatars themselves. There was a video that I could play earlier, but I guess now I can't anymore. Let me see, maybe. Oh yeah. So this is kind of cool. This is like once your avatar is done, like you just like follow the steps and it's very straightforward. You have to give it a little consent, like that you basically allow them to use your avatar or that you're going to create an avatar and that they're allowed to use your footage to create it. And so this is like the message that you get once it's created. So like check it out.
Hey Sean, your instant avatar is ready. Try creating videos with it. Also, click the feedback button to share what you think. Hope you enjoy.
So that by itself was like pretty impressive, because it used my own voice and everything. And like honestly, when I recorded this video right here, that's exactly what it sounded like. So yeah, you can create with AI Studio. So once you do that, that's like the same as like, creating a new video. You can edit the look and let me see, is that the same? Yeah, that's the same menu that we were in before. So let's go back to the actual video and take a look at it, right? Projects right here. What I did is like I basically took a script um, from which actually like, I can show you guys how that works. Let's go in here and edit as new. We'll see if that takes a video from me or not because this is the creation studio, so you can see you get a timeline down here and then this is going to be your text right here, which I'm going to showcase in a second because the video is obviously not created in the beginning. It creates that on its own pretty much based on the text that you give it, which right now is going to be this script right here, welcome to the new era of blah blah blah, whatever, I'm saying? Like, and so you can like get this transcript, download script, GPT script writer, which is chat GPT, translate the scripts, whatever, I mean, like upload a script, tips for script, yeah. Okay, so here you can also choose the language when you like create it. As you can see, Sean voice 3 is like what I found was like pretty accurate, in comparison to my voice. You'll hear the difference, I'm pretty sure, but yeah, you can add a script, you can pause sections, add recordings, and upload audio. Okay, and it just like turns it into a script for you. If you add more avatars, you could choose avatars here. Obviously, you can choose the public avatars as well. You can choose a template, which puts you on a side pretty much, and then you have like a PowerPoint presentation in the background that you can change. You can add text, so that's kind of cool. It's just going to be like overlay text, pretty much that's going to stay permanent. But you can also add elements, which is kind of cool. So like as you see, there's this YouTube element right here that I added in, right? And an asset, yeah, brand kit right here. So you can put like certain assets in there, uh, which could be hmm, like logos and things like that you just like can load into here, as an element, for example. So with that being said, if you submit it, then at that point that takes from your 3 videos out of the month that you get. You can use this preview feature, but I honestly don't think that it works unless maybe on a paid plan it does. But if you did it right now, for example, you just get like a static image.
Welcome to the new era of video creation with Heygen.
So it says avatar animation is available after submitting. So yeah, anyway, not happening. But just after going through all this, let's look at what we got, okay? So everybody, let me see if I can delete this because I don't need that. And you guys know I hate clutter. I'm gonna keep this one because that's a good starting point just in general. Because all I have to do is like load in a script and then we'll have another video, like this one right here. And maybe I will go with that in the future. I'm not sure, we'll see. But let's check out the video. Like as you can see, You can download, which I already did. I'm going to be putting that into the edited full video of this YouTube video as it's uploaded. You can edit it as new, as you saw earlier. You can just like utilize whatever video you have here and then just make a new one out of it, and then just like puts everything back to default settings. You can create a template out of this, if you like the way that you set it up. You can get the video ID. This is going to be kind of interesting because I do plan on like showing you guys how to make an automation that will basically post videos for you automatically whenever you want them to post, like every hour, every 2 hours, every three, like whatever, every week, every day, however you want to do it. Rename, move to, feedback, trash. So like move to is for the folders that you can create down here. So I went ahead and I created a couple Instagram videos and put this Instagram symbol on there, YouTube videos, put that on there, and then testing spaces is basically how it comes out if you just create a folder and give it a name, and it just writes the name on the folder. So I have these 3 folders right now, and I can put those videos through the move to option into one of these folders. Haven't gotten there yet, but anyway, long story short, let's do this. 1 minute, 44 seconds. I had ChatGPT write me a script for 2 minutes, so it's pretty accurate on that part right there. Let's look at it and see what it looks like, right? So again, this recording is a 720p, so keep that in mind. So this whole video is going to be a 720p video, not the sharpest, but if you guys want a 1080p version of this, let me know and I will purchase the subscription. Let me know in the comments. All right. Okay, I'm gonna go full screen just so you guys can see. I have the captions on just so you guys can like read along if you want to, and then also showcase the captions feature itself on how accurate it is when it comes down to capturing the text, which is pretty easy for this to do because it already had a script. So all it's doing is just like throwing the script underneath. But let's go full screen, and here you guys go. Check it out. I'm gonna be quiet for a minute and 44 seconds.
Heygen is a cutting-edge platform that allows you to create custom AI avatars. You simply upload a script, and the platform generates a fully animated avatar that delivers your message. Whether you're looking to create short-form content for social media, marketing videos, or even personalized content, Heygen makes it easy to create professional quality videos in minutes. The process is simple. First, you choose your avatar from Heygen's library. Then you upload your script or the message you want to share. After a few moments, Heygen processes it and generates a video featuring your avatar speaking your script in a natural, human-like way. You can choose to add subtitles, backgrounds, and even adjust the avatar's tone and expression. It's a seamless process. For influencers, Heygen is a game changer. It helps you scale your content creation without the need for a full production team. You can quickly create videos to promote new products, announce collaborations, or engage with your followers in a unique and creative way. Imagine having a digital version of yourself working 24/7 to promote your brand. Heygen makes that possible. For businesses, Heygen provides a cost-effective solution for producing marketing videos at scale. Whether you need a promotional video, training content, or customer support videos, Heygen can help you get your message across quickly and professionally. It's also a great way to connect with customers in a more personalized way. Imagine a branded avatar that represents your company and talks directly to your audience. So, whether you're an influencer looking to grow your brand or a business wanting to create engaging content, Heygen is your go-to tool for AI-generated avatars and videos. Try it out today and see how easy it is to create high-quality content that speaks to your audience. Check out the link in the description below for more details and get started.
Okay, cool. So let's get to the pros and the cons, right? Pros, very impressive, I must say. Very impressive. You are going to hopefully remember. If not, I recommend that you like scroll back to the beginning of the YouTube video because like I based this off of my intro going into HN, and you can basically lay side to side what the raw format looks like, me actually speaking, and then how well this represented not only like my gestures and mannerism, but also like my breath. Like I just heard like how I was breathing in the moment, and it did very well at like representing all of those different facets, nuances in a manner that just, yeah, once again, I watch it and it blows my mind, man, every time, all the time. Yeah, I am pretty impressed, and I can only imagine what this would be like if I had unlimited video creations. I mean, I could make so many of these and just switch up the script and maybe put more pauses and breaks in there and slow it down, speed it up, and really get something that is going to be, yeah, I don't know, really good. I'm pretty sure. And once again, I can create more looks. I can upload more videos, to like make it more authentic. And yeah, with that being said, very impressive, very impressive. So here again, we have the same features, edit as new, so I can use this and then just edit a new one and go back into that Creator Studio, download, which I already did, because I'm going to use that downloaded version for the video itself. And, or maybe I won't, because like now it's not necessary. You guys saw it here. And then, you can share it obviously, like to any kind of social media. And let's see what this is. Yeah, get video ID for API access. Sorry, API access. Yeah, same stuff. Okay. So yeah, that's that, man. I really don't know what else to show you guys at this point because anything else is going to require a subscription. But yeah, this is Heygen. And I hope I did it justice by explaining it to the best of my knowledge. I mean, I obviously you can see I made Batman talk here at some point, but this was like when Heygen was like brand new, so like I don't even feel like showcasing it. Just be wasted 41 seconds under the circumstances. But yeah, again, once again, if you guys like feel like I should make a more in-depth video about this, let me know in the comment section. And yeah, next time what we're going to get into is going to be this Descript. I really like that app. What it allows you to do is take a video that you already created, load it in, and then optimize the script. So like, let's say you have a lot of ums and uhs and um, other things, that are just like not necessarily supposed to be in a video, then Descript will really help you out. Also for captions, it helps you out a lot, because it has better options than Heygen has. Heygen, you can add captions, but you can't really like modify the animation of the caption. So Descript is like really good for that. So, after I made this video right here, what I would do is I would upload it into Descript, and then in Descript, I could cut out certain scenes, like not necessarily this one. This one I would only upload for the caption feature, so I can put captions on there. But you can honestly do that with CapCut as well if you wanted to, and then just put captions on there with a certain animated style as well. For like Instagram or whatever you want to like use captions for. I mean, just generally speaking, a lot of people use captions these days. So yeah, but yeah, if you wanted to get the captions, then I would upload this because like the reason why I say this is not necessarily like a good candidate for that, I will take a raw video for that because I do say ums a lot, I noticed, and I'm sorry about that, but I don't write scripts much. I don't have a prompt reader, so I just like have to wing it a lot of times. And with that being said, one of my videos I did upload into Descript. I think it was the last one or maybe the one before that. I'm not sure. And in Descript, they have like this feature that just takes the ums and the filler words out. And it's really cool. It's like I don't really want to get into too many details because I really have to show it to you guys. And I think that will round off the entirety of my YouTube introduction and how to start YouTube and what apps you can use for that purpose. And I will really deep dive into AI automations after that going forward. I can't tell you guys whether or not I'm going to use AI avatars for the introductions. It would make my life a whole lot easier. I can tell you that for sure. But at the same time, if you guys want me to continue raw, do let me know. If you don't let me know in the comment section below, I will actually switch over to an AI avatar just because it's a lot easier. Okay, and I will also be able to not just showcase the development of it, but also for myself, like start diving into this more so on an automation basis, so like not just that I'm going to be able to show you guys how automations work, but I also will be able to pull this into the automations as an example of how you can automate this entire system right here and make videos for your social media on auto mode, where you don't ever have to set up a camera. All you may have to do is take a picture of yourself, or if you want to go through the process of like uploading a YouTube, not a YouTube, but a video avatar, then you can, and you can choose from those different avatars in your automation to make these videos, okay? It's too much to explain right now, but it's going to be another mind-blowing experience. I can tell you that right now when it comes to that kind of automation. So again, I do want to emphasize, if there's anything in the AI realm that you want to know about, my knowledge is vast. So it helps a lot when someone like directs me into a certain direction that they want to know more about, because I could like do this all the time over a long period of time, and explain like various different things, different aspects of AI, but I am just going to like hone in and focus on AI automations going forward. And in that, I will be showing you a lot of different applications as well for the purpose of business related automations more so. So like that's why I'm saying, if you are listening or watching and you are just like some normal person that just wants to do this for their own sake, or for maybe like their own little side hustle or whatever the case may be, please do reach out and let me know that you need a certain topic covered, because otherwise I will just bypass it, even though I could help you or like let you know or let everybody know, but you have to say something. A closed mouth does not get fed. Ask me and I will tell you, okay? I will do my best to at least inform you, if I can't do it in a video, of how to get something done, okay? Reach out, just let me know. I am here. I'm like not shut off. I will like totally answer any question that you may have, okay? So, yeah, with that being said, thank you guys for watching. I know this was another long one, and I honestly did not plan on making it this long, but yeah, here we are. So I hope you guys appreciate it. If not, leave me a like, if you like it, and if you don't like it, leave me a dislike. That's fine by me. Like that helps me figure out where I'm at with this. And maybe I just have to make shorter videos. I can always like cut these down into like segments or whatever the case may be. Once again, feedback is highly appreciated. If you are not subscribed yet, I do recommend that you subscribe, and you will see in the top right corner a video that I made before this, just kind of like get you in the flow of like where we started. And then in the top left, you'll see the playlist that basically has all these videos so far in one playlist, okay? And then in the bottom left, if you do want to subscribe, there will be a face that you can click on, which is my face. And yeah, that'll allow you to subscribe to the channel. So I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.